Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them very all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. it was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into this cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 98th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot, and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be I placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did That was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th Percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them very all the best, and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th Percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. It was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into the cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 90th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be I placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
A warm good evening to everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you're loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you, Amar, for confirmation. Yeah, dear participants, I request to all of you, please share the Zoom link with your friends so that they can also get into this Zoom. If somebody is getting a problem to get into this Zoom session, they are requested to switch to YouTube Live. Yeah, we are almost cross 300 now. So let us wait for more 2 minutes. So other participants can join the session. Yeah, Amar just has shared the link, YouTube link in the chat box. So please refer that link from the chat box. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it's
Can you?
visible.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So I again request and appeal to my dear participants. Please share the Zoom link and YouTube link with your friends so that they can also join the session on time. We are crossing 350. All right. So it almost 7:07. So let's get started. Again, very good evening to everyone who is in the session and who is on the YouTube live. I'm Irfan from Everyday Learning Team, the Senior Manager, EDL MOU Division. And it's an honor to address you today about XLR, a pioneering company in training and consulting space. Throughout the years, we have extended our reach globally, providing high quality classroom and online training to students and professionals. As you can see on your screen, that XLR is founded in 2014 by alumni of IM and ISB. Our headquarters is in USA, Houston, and we have a very strong footprint in India. We are operating from 6 locations in India: Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Pune, and Chennai. Along with that, our presence in some part of Malaysia, and Middle East also, which reflects our commitment to transcending geographical boundaries, making a top-notch education accessible to all. The expertise of our passionate team spans various domains such as data science, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and much more. Having successfully trained numerous individuals worldwide. You can see on your screen, we have been trained 350,000 plus students and professionals so far. At XLR, we uphold a commitment to excellence in all aspects, from the quality of our training programs to the support we offer to our students. Whether you are a student looking to enhance your skills or you are a professional aiming to advance your career, we have tailored training programs for you, which explore more about XLR. I request to all of you to please visit our website www.xlr.com, and you can also follow us on various social media platforms like Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, so far, so and so forth. I would like to request Amar, please post our social media links in the chat box so that our dear students can follow us on that social media handles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Amar. Moving on, let us talk about the significance of industry partnerships. So as you can see on your screen, XLR is very fortunate to collaborate with the industry leaders like Infosys, Capgemini, Deloitte, IBM, so on and so forth, ensuring we stay at the forefront of the technological developments. These partnerships not only grant us to access valuable resources, but also foster collaboration and co-creation, which enabling us to provide innovative solutions. Similarly, our academic partnerships, as you can see on your screen, we have mentioned few of academic partnerships with esteemed institutions like IIM Ranchi, Skill AP, Task AP, Geetham. And I'm very happy to share with you that we have near about 1,000 plus MOU collaborations in Pan India, and it is still counting. So these collaborations keep us at the forefront of innovation, offering students and faculties access to leading minds and resources. Academic partnerships also create a sense of community, fostering an environment of learning and growth. Now, let me introduce you to everyday learning. Yes, a program close to your heart. EDL offers free application learning sessions on trending technologies led by industry experts. These sessions aim to provide relevant training, hands-on experience, and assist colleges in accreditation standards. So these are the complete offerings we are providing under this non-commercial MOU collaborations, like industry MOUs, through which the colleges can fill the gap between industry campus and college campus. Industry webinars, uh, uh, webinars in the form of SDPs, in the form of Ignite, in the form of FDPs. And of course, free LMS access. Yes, free LMS access for lifetime. Professional training, as I said, we are delivering these sessions by industry experts. Industry experts, those who are having 5 plus, 10 plus of experience in their domain. At the same time, we are offering assignments and assessment on the LMS dashboard. Our training programs for students and faculties conducted by industry experts, as I said before, focusing on delivering valuable insights and practical skills. We ensure interactive sessions with the assignments and learning materials and assessment in some of the training programs through our learning management system. So for this MOU, non-commercial MOU collaboration, I would appeal to all the participants. You can reach out to XLR for this non-commercial MOU collaboration, and your college can get this benefit under everyday learning initiation. So I would like to request Amar again, please post our EDL email ID along with the phone number so that our faculty members and students can reach out to us for this non-commercial MOU collaboration.
Yes, sir. I posted the EDL email and contact number in the chat box.
Okay, thank you, Amar. Moving on, while talking about learning management system, so we have a very beautiful learning management system. It's XLR's own learning management system. We are offering you for lifetime access and support. So the LMS access provides lifetime access to recorded videos, reference materials, and assessments, reinforcing learning and keeping students and faculties engaged. My colleague and my friend Amar will walk you through the entire LMS dashboard so that you can easily access the LMS features. You can how to log into this LMS access and how to attend the live session, how to watch the previous recordings. So everything will be explained by Amar shortly. Moving further, for students gearing up for projects, internship, and placements, so we offer a comprehensive program through sessions on resume building, LinkedIn profile, building GitHub account, mock interviews, and equip students for the competitive job market. Moving on, as I talked before, we have conducted almost 100 plus webinars across India throughout 1.5 years of journey, and near about 1 lakh plus participants have attended these webinars. So our success in conducting over 100 webinars across the country, highlighting our commitment to keeping learners informed and engage in the latest trends and development in various domains. Lastly, our support for colleges and universities align with accreditation standards like NAC and NBA. So we provide complete assistance to help institutions meet the criteria, emphasizing our commitment to excellence and continuous improvement. In conclusion, XLR is not just a training and consulting company. It's a partner in your educational and professional journey. Thank you. Thank you for your time. And I look forward to your active participation in our entire EDL programs. Thank you so much. Further, I would like to request Ms. Akanksha, who is Assistant Manager, Training and Delivery Team. She will brief you about our today's trainer, Vikas Srivastava. Over to you, Ms. Akanksha.
Thank you so much, Irfan, for such a warm welcome of XLR. And a very good evening to one and all. So today we have Vikas Srivastava as our Generative AI and ChatGPT trainer. Now, Vikas is an artificial intelligence trainer. He has over 5 years of expertise in this field. He has successfully trained more than 1,000 candidates in artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, and data analysis. Vikas is recognized for delivering tailored training programs to candidates with diverse backgrounds. Vikas has contributed his skills to several multinational corporations. Currently, he holds a very prestigious position as a senior manager and a corporate trainer at a prominent multinational company. In this role, he continues to impart his knowledge, guiding professionals towards excellence in artificial intelligence. We welcome Vikas Srivastava to our session today. A very, very warm welcome, Vikas. And now Amar will brief us on our LMS activities, which is our learning management system. Thank you so much, everyone, and over to you, Amar.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So, my dear participant, warm welcome to the 30 hours training program on Generative AI and ChatGPT. Guys, I want a response from each and everybody. So, let me confirm my voice is loud and clear. I'm going to take the LMS KT within 5 minutes, okay? So, just I need a yes or no, quick. Great. Okay. So, before sharing the screen, I would like to inform you that, so getting the LMS access registration is a mandatory. So I know that lots of students are done with their registration and we already given the LMS access to them. There is an email from the XLR, but those who not done with their registration, I am sharing the registration link with you over Zoom and YouTube. So please go ahead and register yourself. Okay. Let me share my screen. Just 1 minute. Okay, my screen is visible to you?
Yes, Amar, it is visible.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So, before starting with the KT, what is the LMS? So, LMS is a learning management system and it's XLR online portal. Okay. And what is the use of that? The use of LMS to view the recorded sessions, to give the attendance, to access the material. And the most important thing is that once you done with your registration, that access will be with you for lifetime. You can access that anytime. Okay. So, I will start with the KT. So once you're done with your registration, you receive 2 emails from the XLR. First email is welcome to XLR, verify your account. In that, one verification link is there. You have to click on that link and you have to set your password. Once you click on that link, I hope you're able to see the link. Here, verification link. You have to click on that link. It will take you to the next page and it's set your password page. Okay. So whatever password you want, you have to type it here in password, confirm your password, set your password. This is the simplest way to set your password. Then you have to open the second email. Second email is that welcome to the Generative AI and ChatGPT. So this is the access for a particular classroom. Okay. And here we mention our LMS URL, XLR LMS URL, and the URL is onlinelearning.xlr.com. Going forward, if you forgot that email, if you're not able to find out that email, you can go through the any of the Chrome. You can just simply type it down onlinelearning.xlr.com. You can enter your credentials. You are able to access the LMS. Okay. So keep in mind our URL is onlinelearning.xlr.com. Okay. So to do a sign in, you have to click on this link. Once you click on this link, it will take you to the sign in page. As you are already done with your registration is not required again and again. Simply click on sign in. Okay. I hope you are able to see my other laser pen. So if you click on the sign in page, it will take you to the login. So here whatever the email ID which you use at the time of the registration, you have to enter that and the password which you have set in the first email, and simply click on the login. If you are facing any difficulty while login, then you can forget your password. After some time you are forgot your password, you are not able to do a sign in, definitely you can forget your password, you can use that option as well. So now I'm just filling my details and I'm clicking on the login. I will show you how it's work live LMS. So let me reshare my screen. Okay, so I'm resharing my screen. I hope my LMS home tab is visible to all of you. If I'm not going to get yes or no, I'm not going to go take it forward. Okay. Yes, Samar. Guys, are you there? Great. Okay. So now I will show you, once you're done with your login, first way to join the session. So there are two ways to join the session. One is via Zoom and second one is via YouTube. So at the right hand side, you are able to see one today session tab. Okay. If you have access of that particular classroom, if you scroll down, definitely you are able to see generative AI and ChatGPT EDL Day 1 every day at 6:50. If you have come here, you are able to see the join button. If you click on the join button, it will revert directly to the Zoom. Okay. If you are facing any difficulty, there is any glitch with the Zoom, we have second option and it's YouTube. So you are able to see one banner. Upper side of the today session tab, there is one banner, and see, join our 30 hours free training program on generative and ChatGPT. You can click here, it will take you through the YouTube. And the YouTube participant, no need to worry. Whatever the information we are going to share over Zoom, whatever the information we are going to share over Zoom, all the information we share here in a YouTube as well. Be like attendance link. If there is any information shared by the trainer, we'll upload all things here. And if you have any query or question regarding to the training, you can simply type it in the live chat. Okay. So now I will show you the ways to access the recording and to submit the feedback and material as well. See, here continue learning is there. Below that, there are a few classrooms. Don't worry about the another classroom. Check for your classroom that generative AI and ChatGPT. I'm just scrolling down. Let's give me a couple of seconds. See here, generative AI and ChatGPT. Now, if I have to access the attendance and material and the recording, I have to click on that classroom. And now you are able to see curriculum and meet tab. Okay, so there is nothing in the meet tab, but whatever the information is there, we're going to share in the curriculum. So first tab is feedback response. Why feedback is important? Okay, so to get the certificate, 60% attendance is mandatory. So you have to mark your attendance on a daily basis using this tab. Okay, and we are also getting to know that how the training are going on. If you have any suggestion, you can fill it here. Okay, and coming to the feedback form, it's a Google form. And the most important thing is that the link will change on a daily basis. You have to mark your feedback on a daily basis. Now, few of my participants will say that I don't have LMS access, how to mark my attendance. So don't worry. Sharp at 8:30. See, the attendance link will only open between 8:30 to 9:30. Sharp at 8:30, I will share the attendance link in Zoom and YouTube as well. Okay, so you have to mark that on daily basis. Coming back, below the feedback response, we have session recording tab. Okay, so in the session recording tab, you are able to see the day 1. If I click on day 1, whatever the session is will only open between 8:30 to 9:30. Now, day 1, once we are done with the day 1, day 2, day 3, up to day 15, you will get all the recordings here. And whatever the material is going to use by trainer will upload there below the recording tab. Now, few participants have questioned that I already have LMS access, but that particular classroom is not showing on my dashboard. So in such scenario, you have to go in the store and we have to search for that classroom. So our classroom is generative AI and ChatGPT. So we search for that. See here, click on that classroom. 1 minute, yes. So here you are able to enroll on your own if you already have LMS access. So click on enroll now. and proceed. That's the simplest way to get that particular classroom on your home tab. See, congrats, your order has been successfully placed. That's all regarding to the LMS KT, how to do a sign in, how to set the password, and how to access the LMS, and what is the use of all the particular tabs. Now, if you have any query or question, please let me know. I will take it up. If not, then we'll start with the session. Guys, if it's clear, just confirm me it's clear. No question. Yes. Only 2 response. It's clear, sir. Clear, sir. Okay, good. So thank you so much for such a wonderful response. Vikas, over to you. Please start with the session.
Thank you, Amar. Am I audible?
Yes, you're loud and clear.
Yeah, a very warm welcome to all of the participants, guys. So first of all, let me share my screen. Is it visible to all of you guys?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, great. So participants, if you have any questions or queries, you can type your queries in the chat box, right? Okay, so let's start with this session. So guys, it's a training program on ChatGPT and generative AI part, right? So before starting with this introductory part, I would like to know the background of my participants. So it would be great, guys, if you give me an idea what kind of a background you guys have. Whether you guys are freshers or working, you can just write your response in the chat box. Okay. Great. Okay. What about rest of the guys? Okay. Yeah, hi, Mohit. Okay. Okay, great, guys. That's cool. So let me reshare my screen. Okay. So let's start with this session, guys. So today we will see some introductory part of this ChatGPT and generative AI, those kind of things. And day by day, we will proceed with the, in-depth knowledge. So guys, in this particular EDL program, what we are going to cover. So we will start with the introduction of the machine learning, deep learning, or AI kind of things, including generative AI and its tools. We will also do the hands-on for the Python, that is for the data science. Then gradually we will move towards the NLP part, which is the natural language processing, that is nothing but the text analytics. And then we will see what are the neural networks, which is the basic for the deep learning or AI part. And then once we understood the network architecture of this neural network, then we will move towards some advanced AI techniques. And later on, we will see what's the ChatGPT and how effectively we can use ChatGPT for our need, right? So this is the short agenda for this particular course. And there are a lot of topics will be there. So we'll do one by one and let's see how it progresses, right? So if anyone has any doubt, you can write it in the chat box. I will be more happy to take it, right? Okay. So let me start with our institute. So guys, the XLR is an initiative of IIT, IM and ISB alumni, right? We have trained more than 1.5 lakhs of students, participants globally, and 20,000 plus data scientists. We also have a footprint across India and abroad, like USA, Malaysia, UK. And we are the training partner for the more than 150 corporate companies and 70 plus universities and colleges, right? In terms of the data science, we have two most popular programs. So one is the diploma program in the data science in collaboration with the IBM. Another one is a post-graduation program on the data science in collaboration with the Stanford University, Germany. For more detail, you can connect with the sales team of the XLR, right? Okay. So let's start with this particular EDL program. So before starting with, guys, I want to know from your end, what is a data science? What do you understand by the term data science? You can write your response in the chat box. Don't worry, guys. I will start from zero. Don't worry. So what do you understand by the term data science, guys? Field where we learn data manipulation. Okay. It's a study of data, right? Working with data using certain tools. Okay, that's great. Interpretable, right? Analysis and working with data. Yes. Okay. Data analysis and visualization. That's great. Okay. Extract the meaningful insights. That's great. Okay, that's great, guys. So most of you know what is a data science, right? So yeah, that's correct, guys. So data science is nothing but to extract the hidden information or insights from the data through some kind of a statistical analysis or computation or visualization, right? And what you will do with these hidden information or insights? So these hidden information or insights will be helpful to the organizations to take the right business decisions. So this whole process is called as a data science. So generally what we do, we get the input data, and over this input data, we apply certain kind of a statistical analysis or computation or some kind of a visualization techniques. Through these techniques or methods, we will extract some hidden information or insights. And with the help of these hidden information or insights, the organization will take the right business decisions, right? So in a nutshell, this is what we are calling as a data science, right? I hope this definition is clear to you guys. And then why there is a need for a data scientist or the professionals in the data science domain. So the reason is, guys, with the rise of the digital infrastructure, cloud application, easy access to social media, the data is increasing exponentially across the globe. Let me give you an idea. Let me give an idea how data is increasing exponentially across the globe. So this is what we have every minute data across the globe. So in every minute, 4 crore plus WhatsApp messages happen across the globe in every minute, right? 13 lakhs plus video or voice calls are made across the globe. 3 lakh plus Instagram post will be there across the globe in every minute. So you can imagine if this much amount of data is generated across the globe in every minute, then how much data is being generated in every day across the globe. And if this much amount of data is generated across the globe, so we need some professionals who can handle this much amount of data and get the correct insights, right? Here is another data. Every day across the globe, 2.5 quintillion bytes of data is being generated. Let me give an idea. What is this particular unit? Quintillion. Right? So let me give an idea. So I'm sure all of you guys know how much is 1 GB. So 1 GB is nothing but it's a 10 to the power 9 bytes. Right? That's a 1 GB. And then how much is a 1 TB? 1 terabyte. So 1 TB is nothing but 10 to the power 12 bytes. Right? How much is a 1 petabyte? 1 PB. 1 PB is nothing but 10 to the power 15 byte. And then here comes 1 exabyte, 1 EB. 1 EB is nothing but 10 to the power 18 bytes. So this 1 EB or 1 exabyte is also called as a 1 quintillion. All right. So 1 quintillion is nothing but 1 EB. That's nothing but 10 to the power 18 bytes. So this is a 1 quintillion. And every day, 2.5 quintillion bytes of data is being generated across the globe. So this much amount of data every day is generated across the globe. And so that's why we need some professionals who can handle this much amount of data and get the correct insights or useful information with respect to the organization's business. Right? Okay, yeah, that's great, guys. Okay, this is another example. How much data is being generated every minute on different platforms. Okay, so this is another study what we have from the World Economic Forum. And this study is being made in 2023, right? This report is being generated by World Economic Forum in 2023. That means it's a latest report. And according to the World Economic Forum, based upon the market scenario, they have made a list of 10 fastest growing jobs and 10 fastest declining jobs, right? And as I told you, this is a World Economic Forum report. So if you see the 10 fastest growing job list, the first one is a AI and machine learning specialist. And if you go through this list, then you have something called as a business intelligence analyst, and then information security analyst, data analyst and scientists. And then if you see digital transformation specialists. So you can see here in the list of 10 fastest growing job, 50% jobs are interlinked with the domain of data science only, like AI, machine learning, deep learning, or business intelligence, data analyst, data scientist, digital transformation specialist. So that means this particular era belongs to data science only. And this report is being generated by the World Economic Forum 2023 report, right? And here you can see the 10 fastest declining jobs. So that's the, you can say why this particular word is very much in the demand in the market, right? Data science. So this is one thing. You can see the application of data science in multiple sectors across the globe. So we have an application of data science in travel industry, right? How? So in travel industry, like dynamic price forecasting or predicting the flight delay. These are a couple of applications. Another, you can see in healthcare sector, like disease prediction, medication effectiveness, those kind of things. In retail and sales domain, like demand forecasting, discount offering, or in a credit or insurance domain, like fraud and risk detection, claim predictions, these kind of things. In marketing, like cross-sellings, upsellings, these kind of things. In social media, like sentiment analysis, digital marketing, and a lot of applications are there. Even in automations also, like self-driving cars, pilotless aircraft and drones. So these are the couple of applications of the data science in a different sectors. Okay. So as per the need, we can say that in almost all the sectors, there is some kind of a data science is being applied. And this is another, what you can say, application of the data science as a recommender system. So what is a recommender system? So it's a one kind of a application of a data science where we take the input from the user in terms of the feedback or reviews, and we analyze those reviews or feedback given by the user, and based upon this feedback, we recommend the product to the user, right? The product in which user showed interest. So the product similar to the user's interest, we recommend those products to the same user based upon his or her feedback. So this kind of a system is called as a recommender system. This is one of the application of the data science, right? Another application is a sentiment analysis. So what is the sentiment analysis? So sentiment analysis, it is also called as a emotional mining. Emotional, or you can say emotion mining. So that is nothing but identifying or detecting the customer's emotion, whether the customer was happy with the product, or customer was neutral, or customer was not satisfied with the service or the product. So just getting the emotions of the customer is called as a emotion mining or sentiment analysis. This is another application of the data science. And this part is called as a, this particular domain of the data science is called as a NLP, natural language processing, right? Where we analyze the text data. Right. So this particular part is called as a NLP. We will come to this part throughout our course. Okay, let's see another important and very interesting part. So in the field of the data science, there is a very famous saying, and the saying is awesome. Awesome. OSEMN. Awesome. So this is a very famous saying in data science, awesome. And this word awesome indicates how we approach the data while dealing with the, any kind of application of data science. So what would be our approach? So that approach is being termed as a awesome, where O stands for the obtain the data. Obtain the data means just collect the data, get the input data. Once you have your input data with you, then do the scrubbing. So S stands for the scrubbing the data. Scrubbing means just clean the data. So here the meaning of clean the data is there are some abnormalities are present in the data. So first of all, you need to identify what are the abnormalities, and then if there is any abnormality, then you have to remove those abnormalities. So that process is called as a cleaning the data or scrubbing the data, right? Then we have something called as a explore the data. E stands for the explore the data. Here, by the meaning of explore the data means you need to understand what kind of a pattern is present within your data set. So that is something we do with the help of the different kind of a visualizations. Visualization is nothing but getting the different kind of a graphs or charts, like line chart or scatter plot or bar graph, something like that. So that is something we are calling as a explore the data or visualize your data set. Then once you are done with these steps, then here comes apply your technique. So whatever is your technique, that technique here we are calling as a modeling. So there are a lot of techniques available based upon your problem statement. So accordingly, we apply those data science techniques. It may be machine learning technique, it may be deep learning or AI based technique. So we apply those techniques and we build one model. So once you apply the technique, that particular part we are calling as a modeling. So that is something we are calling as a ML or AI models. And what these models will do, these models will tell you what are the, based upon the insights, this model will do the predictions or this model will infer the results. That means interpretation. So this is the complete approach how we go with our data set. And this is something in short called as a awesome, right? I hope up to this point, things are clear. If you guys have any doubt, you can ping me in the chat box, right? So let's take a 1 minute and let me see if there is any, doubts or queries. Okay, no doubt. That's great. Okay, so modeling part is nothing but once we clean our data set and we understand what kind of patterns or behavior data in the data set is present at top view, then we apply different kind of techniques. So depending upon your problem statement, either we apply machine learning kind of a technique or deep learning or AI kind of a technique. So this particular part where we apply our technique, that is something called as a modeling, right? I will come to that part, AI and ML subset of data science, these kind of things. Yeah, it's a part of a data science only. So data science is very umbrella kind of term. Okay. So interpretation is nothing but, let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all of you guys. Okay. So guys, in this part, we apply our technique, whether it is a machine learning or deep learning based technique, and that particular part is called as a modeling. So once our model is ready, that means based upon the technique, I will get the outcome, and that outcome will get interpreted. So whatever my model is saying or technique output is saying, based upon that output, we will get the interpretation, right? Interpretation of the final outcome, right? So it's not like you will get the output and that's it. You need to interpret the output, how that output is interlinked with the business, how that output will impact the business. That kind of an interpretation you need to write it, right? So that is the meaning of interpretation. Is that clear, guys? Yeah. Cool. Okay. So let's see a couple of other things. Okay. So I'm assuming, guys, you guys have heard about the terms machine learning, deep learning, and AI, right? I'm sure all of you guys have heard about these terms, machine learning, deep learning, and AI. So if you see how these terms stands, so guys, AI is very broad term, and obviously all of these terms comes under the data science only. So data science is very, you can say umbrella kind of a term. Under this data science, we have a lot of things. So, but currently we are focusing towards the these three terms, machine learning, deep learning, and AI. So AI is very broad term under the data science, and machine learning and deep learning are the part of the AI only, right? And if you see one by one, so artificial intelligence is a technique which enables machines to mimic the human behavior, right? I'm sure this definition you guys know. So with the help of AI-based approach, what we do, we make our machines capable enough so that they can understand the human behavior and they can behave like that. Under the AI, we have a one specialized set of technique that's called as a machine learning. So it's a subset of AI which uses the statistical methods to enable the machines to improve the experience. So that means if I'm building the model which uses the statistical approach, so that is something called as a ML based modeling or machine learning modeling. While in case of a deep learning, we use some other approach to build the model. And what is that approach? So here we use something called as a neural networks, right? So if you're making your machine intelligent enough like human behavior with the help of the neural network at the backend, that is something called as a deep learning based modeling or deep learning based approach. So that is a difference between machine learning and deep learning. So machine learning will only uses the statistical methods to build the model and get the outcome. Deep learning at the backend uses the neural network based approach. This is one thing. And obviously a neural network based approach, that means deep learning kind of approach, these are more powerful techniques compared to the machine learning part. So if my data set is too much complex, so it's better to go with the deep learning based approach. But if data set, the complexity is not too high, then machine learning based approach is best suited for our data set. So it totally depends upon what kind of input data you have. It's not like you have a data set which is so simple, that means there is very less complexities present, and you apply the deep learning based approach. So based upon our data set behavior, we select the right technique. Okay. But yeah, these three terms are lying in this way only. Is that clear, guys, this part? So what is a neural network? Hold on for a couple of classes, guys. I will come to this part. What is a neural network? I will show you how you can build a neural network. Okay. So I will cover each and everything with respect to the neural network part. So neural network is, kind of an architecture which deep learning based techniques uses to build a model. Okay. I will discuss this part in upcoming classes in a very detailed manner. So this is one thing. Let's see a couple of other things. Okay, so since we are dealing with a term called AI, so guys, under the AI, there are three kinds of a classification is being made. So there is something called as a narrow AI, strong AI, and super AI. Narrow AI, strong AI, and super AI. Let's understand what are these three terms. Okay, so let's see one by one. Okay. Okay, guys. So narrow AI, it is also called as a weak AI, right? So narrow AI, also known as a weak AI or artificial narrow intelligence. So these are the different names given to this particular word called narrow AI. That refers to an AI system that are highly specialized and designed to excel in a specific well-defined task or a limited set of tasks. That means if we are using the AI for a specific purpose, for a specialized task or limited set of instructions. So those kind of applications of AI is called as a narrow AI or weak AI. That means we are building a system that uses the AI, but for a particular task only. So that means that system cannot understand other instructions which are not related with this task. So that means these systems lack general intelligence, cannot perform tasks outside of their domain. So this kind of application is called as a narrow AI or weak AI applications. For example, if you see in a field of the speech recognition, so we have something called as a Apple's Siri or Alexa from Amazon. So if you talk about Alexa, so this kind of a device which has the AI capability, and this can only understand the speech. That means they can only understand and respond to spoken language only for a limited set of tasks, like setting reminders or answering the questions like that. They can only understand the spoken language, that is nothing but the speech. You cannot use Alexa application apart from the speech one. So that means this is a one specific application of the AI, and that's why it is an example of the narrow AI or weak AI. If you see the image recognition, so we have something called as a Google Photos image recognition feature. It can only recognize the images, right? It cannot understand the speech or text information. So that's why it's a very narrow application of the AI. That means an application only for a specific or specialized task. If you see other applications, so yeah, okay. So let's see the characteristics of this particular narrow AI based applications. So as we discussed, these are the specialized application, but they lack with the generalization. They cannot understand the input, which is, different from the domain. So they lack the generalization. They are not the general applications. They are heavily data driven. Since they are very specialized one, so they understand the data which is totally belongs to their domain. So making the data pre-processing or curation critical for its efficiency. So you need to provide the high amount of data of that particular domain to understand the behavior. And obviously they are since they are built for a particular task, so they are the real-time applications, right? So these are some characteristics of the narrow AI. Okay, so if you see certain examples of this narrow AI, so as we discussed, like Siri from Apple, Alexa from Amazon, Google Assistant. So these are the applications of the virtual personal assistants. In case of the image and speech, so already we have discussed like Google Photos and Microsoft Face ID, speech to text applications, right? Even recommender system is also application of the narrow AI, like Netflix recommendations, Amazon product recommendations, Spotify playlists, right? They can only understand the user behavior, and based upon that, they only recommend the product to the users. So these are some specific application of the narrow AI or weak AI. And sorry, if you see other applications, like in case of a chatbots, like customer support chatbots, Facebook Messengers bot. So these are the another application of the narrow AI. So these chatbots can only respond to users' query, right? Email filtering or spam detection is another application of the narrow AI or weak AI. So these can, like Gmail spam filter, Microsoft Outlook's clutter feature, like that. Even language translation, like Google Translate or Microsoft Translator. So what are the language translations? Guys, what are the language translator? What do you understand by the language translator, guys? Anyone? Yeah, like Google Translator. So what it does? Exactly. So it translates information from one language to another language. So that is a specific application of AI. And that's why it comes under the narrow AI or weak AI. Right? Yeah, absolutely correct, guys. So this is one part of the narrow AI or weak AI. And then we have a second part, which is the general AI or strong AI. So second one is a strong AI. It is also called as a general AI or artificial general intelligence, AGI. So this strong AI represents a pinnacle of AI development with potential to exhibit human-like cognitive abilities across a broad spectrum of domain. So unlike the narrow AI, they are not constraints towards a particular domain. They are very general application of the AI to exhibit human-like cognitive abilities. They are close to human-like cognitive abilities. And as they are close to human-like cognitive abilities, they have a very broad spectrum of domains. They are not a specific application. So this is what we have written here. So unlike narrow AI, which is specialized and task focused, that means narrow AI, the strong AI aims to replicate human level cognitive abilities. That's why their domain is very vast. They are not the specialized application. Right? So if you see the characteristics, they are very versatile. They learn and adopt from the behavior. They have a capacity to learn from the experience, just like a human, and transfer the knowledge to difficult domain, right? Just like a human cognitive ability. They can understand the context also, understanding and interpreting the context just like a human. They have a consciousness, a level of self-awareness, right? So they are very close to human-like cognitive abilities. So that is something we are calling as a strong AI or general AI. And if you see the application of the strong AI or general AI, so it's like IBM Watson. So it's one kind of a tool developed by the IBM, which is called as a Watson. So it is used in a healthcare domain, finance domain, in a NLP-based systems. So Watson is a cognitive computing system that has a demonstrated advanced natural language processing, machine learning, and data analysis capabilities. Right? So it is used in a different sectors. And this tool is developed by the IBM. Right? And even I'm sure all of you guys have heard about that OpenAI's ChatGPT. Right? Have you guys heard about ChatGPT? Yes or no? Okay. Yeah. So what is this ChatGPT, guys? What is this ChatGPT? Yeah, which kind of application? Right, it generates a text. Correct. Yeah, it's an AI-based application which generates the text. That's great. Even we will be covering this particular topic, ChatGPT, at the end of session. So we will discuss this particular topic around 3 to 4 sessions, right? Okay, so ChatGPT is also application of strong AI or general AI. Guys, the full form for this GPT is a generative pre-trained transformer. And this 3 or 3.5, it's a version, right? So generative pre-trained transformer. This is a full form for GPT. and it is an application in the field of natural language processing, NLP. Right? Even Google's DeepMind AlphaGo, it is also one kind of an application which comes under the strong AI or general AI. All right. So it is used in board games. And apart from that, so these are a couple of other general AI or strong AI applications, like Boston's Dynamics Atlas robot or Tesla Autopilot is also one kind of application of general AI or strong AI. Okay. And then in the last, we have something called as a super AI or super intelligent AI. So super intelligent AI, it refers to a advanced form of the artificial intelligence that surpass the human intelligence across all domains and exhibits capabilities beyond the comprehension of human mind. So the first category, we had narrow AI, then we have a strong AI, now we have a super AI. So in narrow AI, we have a one specific application of AI. In strong AI, we have a general application of AI close to human cognitive. And then we have a super AI, which is beyond the human intelligence. Right? So unlike the artificial general intelligence, which is a strong AI, so strong AI aims to mimic the human level intelligence. But this term super intelligent AI, this signifies intelligence explosion where machines attain level of intelligence surpassing the most brilliant human minds. That means machine will perform even better than the most brilliant human minds. And as of now, this particular term super intelligent is in only a conceptual part. Like we don't have any, application developed as a super intelligent now as of now. So it doesn't exist in the real world. And the development of AI systems that surpass the human intelligence in all domains remains a theoretical concept only. So as of now, this particular term is the only theoretical one. We don't have any application which meets these criteria. Right? So it's a theoretical term nowadays. But the meaning of this term is beyond the human minds. The application of AI which surpass the most brilliant human minds. So in that way, we have these three, terms in the AI: narrow AI, weak AI, and narrow AI or weak AI same, and then general AI or strong AI, and then super AI or super intelligent. Okay, so this is one part. So up to this part, guys, any doubts or any queries? Anyone? With the Google's Barts or ChatGPT or Bing, all are the example of the strong AI or general AI, right? Okay, no doubts, no doubts. Okay, everything is clear. Yeah, we will be discussing ChatGPT in this particular course. Okay. Archita, what do you mean by how to use Excel? I mean, are you asking advanced Excel, those formulas or what? So this particular EDL program is not for it's not intended for advanced Excel or those kind of skills. This is something where we will be discussing more towards the deep learning AI based approaches and their architectures and applications, including ChatGPT, right? So Sundam, as I told you, super AI nowadays is a theoretical concept. People are working over this particular term, but as of now, we don't have any such application of the super AI or super intelligent. That means the application which surpass the human intelligence. We don't have any such application as of now. Any other queries, guys? There is a one question. Zomato works under which kind of AI? So, guys, Zomato is one kind of a application, like which can use your geospatial information. So it's a very specific to applications. It's a narrow AI, example of narrow AI or weak AI. Right? Yeah. Don't worry, Venki. If you don't have any such background, don't worry. I will be covering from zero only. From level zero only, I will be cover each and everything. Right? Okay. Let me see the YouTube guys also. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so let's proceed with the other topics, guys. Okay. So let me share my screen, guys. Yeah. So we understood what is the narrow AI or weak AI, what is super AI or general AI, so sorry, strong AI or general AI, and then what is the super AI and super intelligent AI. Okay. So under this AI, guys, or artificial intelligence, there are two kinds of models. Just a minute, let me see. Okay. Supercomputers used to there. Guys, the concept of supercomputer is little bit different from this conventional approach, right? So supercomputers are a little bit different approached. So you cannot categorize them into a general AI or narrow AI. So the concept of supercomputers are a little bit different. Yeah. Okay. So guys, under this artificial intelligence, while building the model, that means while applying the technique, so there are two kinds of an approach. So what are those approach or what are those models? So there is something called as a discriminative models. And the second one is a generative models. I hope my screen is visible to all of you guys. So there is something called as a discriminative models and then generative models. Now, what are these discriminative models? So these discriminative models or techniques are a family of models that do not generate any new data points. They can only learn to model boundaries around a class in a dataset instead. That means, so these kind of a discriminative models or techniques, first of all, they cannot generate any new data point. They can only understand the input data and accordingly, they will do the prediction. That's it. But based upon the input data, they cannot generate any new data point. Right? And while doing the predictions, so at the back end, they use the concept of conditional probability. Right? So now, when it comes to the prediction, so we have a generally two kinds of a model, a regression-based model and classification models. Right? So if I talk about the classification models, so what these models will do, they will classify your target value. So that means whatever is your target column or target variable is there, they will just classify. For example, if you want to classify a student, let's say student 1, whether this student belongs to let's say grade A or grade B or grade C. So let's say we have a 3 grades. So we want to classify the student out of these 3 grades. So it's an example of classification where we are classifying the student in one of the grade present like A, B or C. Another example, let's say gender classification, whether the particular customer is male or female. It's another example of the classification. So where we are classifying the customer, whether the customer is a male or female. Let's say another example. So let's say, let me just delete this one. Okay. So let's say another example. Let's suppose we have a customer and the bank is classifying whether this customer is defaulter or not a defaulter. That means a genuine customer. Whether the customer is a defaulter or not a defaulter. So this kind of a application where we are classifying our customer or like the user as a one of the categories, then it is the application of classification. That means we are just classifying the records whether this particular record belongs to either one of the class or not. And then we have a second set of problems. Those are called as a regression-based problems. So what are these regression-based models or problems? So these are the models where we do the predictions of quantities. So quantities like, let's suppose the prediction of sales or prediction of, let's say, car price. So here we are not classifying any of the records, but we are doing the prediction for a continuous number, right? Just like a sales or car price, or let's say we are predicting the height, or we are predicting the weight, right? So we have this continuous number. We don't have any categories or classes. So this kind of a application comes under the regression-based modeling. So we have a classification-based modeling and regression-based modeling. So these two are the examples of the discriminative models, right? So this kind of an approach, they do not generate any new data point, but based upon your input data, they will do the prediction or classification, right? So if your problem statement is of classification, they will classify your input data in one of the categories. And what are the categories? That totally depends upon your input data set. And if it is a regression problem, it will just do the prediction for a particular target value. So these are the examples of this classification, and regression is the example for your discriminative models. Then second set of models are called as the generative models. So what are these generative models? So these are the set of techniques or models that create the new data points, right? They will generate the new data points based upon your input data. And to generate this new data point at the backend, they use the concept of joint probability distribution. In case of a discriminative models, at the backend, they are using the concept of conditional probability. Generative models at the backend uses the concept of joint probability distribution, right? So, but yeah, they have an ability to generate the new data based upon the current input data. For example, let's suppose you have a chatbot. And in the chatbot, you type it here some queries, right? So let's suppose you have an issue with some kind of services. You type your input query in a text form and you send it to chatbot. Now chatbot will understand this input data, and based upon your query, it will provide you the answer, right? So that means based upon your input data, it will generate the new data. So that is one kind of application of generative AI or generative models, where you can generate the new set of data points based upon your input data. This feature is not present in discriminative models. So that is the major difference between the discriminative models and generative models. So this particular EDL program will focus on generative models, and these techniques are called as the generative AI techniques, right? So I have summarized the difference between the generative models and discriminative models. So generative models, they will generate new set of samples or data points, while discriminative models, they cannot generate. So they can only classify or do the regression-based prediction models. So as we see here, generative models are the probabilistic models. They are the descriptive models. So you can go through it. So these are some applications of the the difference between the generative AI and discriminative AI. Now, do let me know, guys, do you understand these two terms, unsupervised learning and supervised learning? Do you guys understand these two terms? Yes or no? Yeah, you guys understood, right? Great. So yeah, like most of the application of generative AI is with the unsupervised learning, and discriminative AI is a part of supervised learning, right? Anyways, so this is one thing which is very important to understand the difference between the generative AI and discriminative AI, because the complete program will focus over the generative AI models or techniques, right? So up to this point, guys, any doubt or any queries, anyone? Or we are good to go? Okay, no queries. Great. So let's see some, market potential of this generative AI. And guys, this particular term is very new in the market, right? So we are studying the latest technology, which is taking the boom in the market. So we are here right now in 2023. And this is the, forecasting is being made for a generative AI based techniques in the market. So it has been forecasted that in 2032, the cumulative average growth rate of generative AI based techniques in the market will be 31.4%, right? So you can see here how exponentially there will be growth in the generative AI based techniques or tools in the market in near future. And this is the forecasted market size for 2023 in USD, only for generative AI based techniques or applications. That is $151.9 billion, right? So these are the very latest technology in the market, latest techniques. These are the part of the deep learning or AI based approaches. And nowadays they are taking the very much attention in the industries. So these are the very latest techniques in the market. Guys, attendance link will be there in the chat box. You can fill up the feedback form and input your attendance for this particular session, day 1. Okay, now if I talk about what are the different generative AI tools and techniques are there. So guys, there are a lot of tools and techniques are there with respect to the generative AI models. Here I have listed a couple of them which are very much famous. So let's see a quick introduction of these techniques. So one of the generative AI based technique or models is called as a GANs, G-A-N, GANs, which is nothing but the generative adversarial network. These are the powerful class of the neural networks that are used for unsupervised learning. The goal of GANs is to generate new synthetic data that resembles some known data distribution, right? So they will generate, based upon your input data, they will create a new data which is similar to your input data only. So let's suppose you want to generate some new images, new unique images. So what you can do, you can provide certain number of input images, and based upon these images, these GAN networks will generate unique images which are very much similar to your input images, right? So this is one of the application of GANs, and GANs stands for the generative adversarial network. Then we have something called as a LLM model, LLM models. They are called as a large language models. So they are the specific application of the neural networks, especially to text data, and they will generate the text data that is typically combine 3 characteristics. So what are the 3 characteristics? They use something called as a transformers with self-attention mechanism, next word prediction, and use large scale data set of the text. So actually LLM models are the, they are the one of the specialized application of the natural language processing. They take the text data as an input and they generate the new text data. And at the backend, they use something called as a transformers as a technique. So guys, this transformer, it is not an electrical transformer. So it is a one kind of a technique present in the generative AI part. And then it uses something called as a next word prediction technique. And to train the model, it uses a large scale of the text data. So it is one of the text-based application of the generative AI. One of the example of LLM model is your ChatGPT. ChatGPT is one of the application of large language model, right? So we'll be studying this particular part in upcoming sessions. Attendance link is there in the chat box. So Amar has shared the link, right? So you can go through the chat box and get this. Then we have something called as a prompt learning or diffusion probabilistic model, right? Or reinforcement learning from the human feedback, sequence to sequence models. So this is very important, tool of the generative AI. So this sequence to sequence refers to a machine learning approach where input sequence is mapped onto the output sequence. So in this course, we'll be also covering this particular technique, which is called as a sequence to sequence technique. And all of these are the part of generative AI models, right? Some other tools or techniques of the generative AI is like transformer. As I told you, it's not an electrical transformer. It is one kind of a deep learning or AI-based technique, which comes under the generative AI techniques. So transformer is a deep learning architecture that adopts the mechanism of self-attention, which differentially weights important of the each input part, right? So we'll be also covering the, architecture of the transformer in this course. Then we have something called as a variational autoencoders. In short, they are called as a VAE. It is also a type of a neural network that is trained to learn a low-dimensional representation of the input data. And then we have a ChatGPT. You guys know what is a ChatGPT. It's a AI-based chatbot, right? Then another application of generative AI models are DALL-E or Lambda. And this is not the end of the list. We have a lot of applications of the generative AI in today's market, right? But the most important terms or techniques in the generative AI are the transformers, the transformers or sequence to sequence model, GANs, LLM models. So these are the most commonly used techniques in the field of generative AI. All right. Don't worry, guys. You will get the attendance link. Don't worry about it. Okay. So this is the introduction of the generative AI models or techniques. And if I talk about tool-wise, what are the percentage, shared by these tools in the market nowadays? So you can see here, around 44% of the applications of generative AI, they use the technique called as a transformer. And with this transformer at the backend, it uses the sequence to sequence model. So you can say these two techniques cover around 44% in the current application of the generative AI. So how important these two techniques are? They are very much important. And then the second one is a GANs network, generative adversarial network. So this kind of a technique is also taking, prominent part in the application of generative AI in today's market. And then followed by the variational autoencoders and diffusion networks. But the most important is transformers and the sequence to sequence models. Right? These are the most important application of the generative AI techniques. Now, if I talk about what are the different tools we use in field of the machine learning, deep learning, and AI-based approaches. So we work upon the Python using Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook, Matplotlib is for the visualization. Seaborn is also for the visualization. Pandas is for the analysis, data analysis perspective or data manipulation purpose. So guys, what is the full form for Pandas? Do you guys know what is the full form for Pandas? If you know, you can, yeah, so most of you guys don't know these libraries. So guys, these are the libraries of, Python libraries, which we use for a data analysis perspective. So it stands for the panel data analysis, right? And then SciPy is another library for the scientific analysis. It is also called as a scientific Python. NLTK is a library for NLP part, where we analyze the text data. NumPy to analyze the numerical data. Scikit-learn for the model building. Right. So these are the different libraries. Anaconda is a distribution where we have a Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook is an environment where we write the Python code. Okay. And then if you talk about other tools like in machine learning or deep learning, so R, Hadoop, Apache Spark is for the big data analysis, Tableau, Power BI for the visualization. SAS is also another tool for the statistical analysis. We have a TensorFlow and Keras. So these two libraries we use for a deep learning or AI-based approaches, right? Databricks is a cloud-based service. Microsoft Azure AWS is also a cloud-based service. MySQL is for the database query language, right? So these are the different tools we use to analyze our data set, right? And if I talk about what are the different career options are there with the data science course, so these are the different career options in nowadays in the market is present. Like as a data scientist, you can work as a data analyst, business analyst, data engineer, AI ML engineer, data decision scientist, machine learning engineer. So depending upon organization to organization and level to level, these are the different roles are there with respect to the data science professionals. Okay. So this is what we have as a part of introduction to the generative AI and ChatGPT. Okay. So any doubt, guys, or any questions, anyone? Karthik, recession is not due to the AI, right? AI, it's not because of AI, right? Guys, Amar has shared the attendance link in the chat box. You can go through it and fill the form. Mitali, I'm coming to that part. Which IDE we are going to use? I'm coming to that part. Sumuna Pandas is a Python library, right? So you have to use this in Python only. Ayushman, there won't be any project as it's a everyday learning program. So there won't be any project in this particular program, right? Annapurna, answer to your question, like which language is more important in data science field. So there are a lot of languages are there with respect to platform basis. So, but most of the organization is using Python to analyze the data, right? So Python is most commonly used technique, language in data science. Yeah, Dhanashri. So whatever PPTs or study material I will be using in the session, so I'll be sharing with you guys. Don't worry. You will get all of these materials in your portal, LMS portal, I mean. MJ, I will be sharing all of the input data or whatever material I will be using. So don't worry about it. Okay. Now let me reshare my screen. Is it visible, guys? Okay, great. Yeah. So guys, from tomorrow onwards, we'll be, taking one by one concepts, and we'll be dealing, the things regarding to that part. But before that, you need to do one exercise. You need to install Anaconda distribution. What is this Anaconda distribution? So it is a distribution under which you will be getting Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. And whatever, programming or like application sessions, whatever we are going to do, we are going to utilize this Jupyter Notebook only to write our codes and all. Right? So whatever is the practical session will be happening, all of those practical sessions, I'll be using Jupyter Notebook. Now, the question is how to install this Anaconda distribution. So for that, guys, you can follow any of the YouTube link. So in the YouTube, you will get lot of videos how to install Anaconda distribution and how you can access the Jupyter Notebook. So hardly it will take 5 to 10 minutes. So please install Anaconda distribution. It won't take more than 10 minutes. All right. So under the Anaconda distribution, you will be getting the Jupyter Notebook, and with the help of Jupyter Notebook, we'll be writing our codes and we'll do the practical sessions, right? So in tomorrow's session, we'll be dealing the Python programming language only, which is useful for a data science perspective. So whatever is the important applications or important functions or things will be there with respect to the data science, we'll be doing in Python, so that you guys feel comfortable when I'll be using Python in upcoming sessions. Okay. Yes, Jayant, if you're comfortable, you can use the Google Colab, not an issue. It's up to you. If you have already installed Anaconda distribution, not an issue. That's great. If you want, you can use the Google Colab also. Any other questions, guys? As of now, I don't get any mail after registration. So probably Amar will answer to your query, Karthik. Definitely you will get registration mail and whatever access will be there. So over to Amar. If you guys have any questions or queries related to registration or LMS portal, you can ask to Amar. Sorry. Over to Amar.
Yes. So participant, if you have any query or question for me, please let me know. I will take it up. Where to put the attendance? So I already shared the attendance link. I'm sharing it once again. So please mark your attendance. I just want to change my name to capital letters. Where you have to change your name? Ayushman asking me how can I connect, sir, in future? Hey, how you connect today? You can use the same way to connect every day. Do we get any certificate for attending the workshop? Yes, Bhavna, you will get the certificate. It will be participation certificate. But for certificate, 60% attendance is mandatory. Yes, that's it, sir. After filling Google form, it's done. Yes, that's it, your attendance. Guys, anything else? You to participant, if you're enjoying the class, let's give one like, please. I'm a past learner of XLR, sir, but when oh 1 minute. But when I open XLR login, it's asking to verify accounts. So in such situation, just forget your password, it will work. Okay. Sir, we are not getting the certificate for app development course, which had done before this. So I already informed on the last day of the program, you will receive that certificate within 7 to 8 working days, and we're done with 3 working days. Okay. Kindly check my message. Yes, Gayatri, I'm checking your message. There is no any message from your side. MJ, what's your question? Guys, be like, put your question at one time. What is surname? Is the class there in weekends or no? There is no any class on weekend. Whatever the classes are there, it will be there on weekdays only, Monday to Friday. Okay. What level of Python level is expected for the tomorrow classes? So you will get that answer tomorrow only. Where can I get the recorded classes link? So I already cleared that in the first, not first 5 minutes in the LMS KT, where you will get the recordings. Okay?
Recording in progress.
Make me host. How many days is this course for? So course duration is for 30 hours, 15 days, Monday to Friday. Sir, I can't able to fill the form. So please save my name for attendance. Hey, it's not possible at all. Okay. There is some issue. What issue you are facing, Samana? Can we leave now? Oh yes, guys. If you don't have any query or question, you can leave the session, and we'll meet you on tomorrow. So thank you so much. Sir, certificate will come on email. Yes, definitely, you will get the certificate via email. Then send the link again. Which link, Vijay Lakshmi, you are looking for? I gave my attendance in capital letters, but registered in small letters will affect my attendance. Okay, what is the like how you are correlating? I don't know, but it's not making sense. There is no any problem. Bye. Had a great day. Okay. Thank you. How many days it will take to get the certificate? Guys, that's the first day you have to like focus on your teaching abilities. You have to work on your skill. Why you are taking tension about the certificate, I don't know. So don't worry about the certificate. 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. Okay. When you take the attendance, we used to take the attendance between 8:30 to 9:30. Does all branches? Yes, it's open for all branches. Those who are looking for career transition in artificial intelligence. Sir, shall I leave? Yes, Sanjay, you can. If you don't have any query question, you can leave the session. Amar sir, thank you for assisting us every time. No problem. I'm always there for you. My name is Sadika sir. Yes, Sadika, tell me. How should I help you? Sir, if I take up the classes of full stack development, which is already done, do I get the certificate? No, it's not possible. How it will be get? It's already done. No? Do the course adapted for all branches? Yes. Dear Samsung, definitely the course is open for all those who are looking for career transition in the artificial intelligence and those who are looking for getting their knowledge in ChatGPT. Okay. Guys, any another question? YouTube participant, are you there? Sir, I have registered but I didn't receive any mail. Please, can you fix this? Definitely. If you are registered now, you will receive the email confirmation by tomorrow afternoon. Zoom ID password. For that, you have to do a registration and you have to join via LMS. So I'm sharing the registration link with you. So let's go ahead, do a registration. Then you will get LMS access. Then you're able to join via Zoom. Okay. Okay, I hope we have covered all the questions. If you don't mind, can you please once again explain that where can I get the recorded class link? You can just go through the today's video for first 1 hour via YouTube, search with the XLR, you will get that, okay? No, sir. For other stream faculties, is it applicable? Yes, it's applicable. Guys, any another question? If not, then thank you so much all of you for joining the session.